think of people and their names and their faces.
Yourself, unique, what makes you?
Identity. It makes me think of myself. That's the first thing I think about identity, is about what makes me, me. Get what I mean?
Identity is something that things that you like, the type of person that you are.
Me, a person, personality. Yeah.
I think of individual, unique, me, self, mind.
Yes.
I think it can relate to anybody.
Yes, because I have an identity.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Identity is something that can relate to everyone, because everyone has a different sense of identity. I don't think anyone would have the same sense of identity as someone else.
I have a name, a face, and a passport.
Oh, because it is my identity and you're finding out about yourself.
Identity is part of everyone.
I would expect it to explore someone's life, like maybe the internal and external conflicts that they're going through, which will probably make them question what exactly their identity is.
Someone finding themselves through a journey and then coming out of a situation and finding out who they are.
I'll expect someone with their face and their name and them talking about themselves.
I expect it to explore different people and like explore what is different about their identity, why their identity, and for them to actually say that.
It would need to be quite a deep thing, even if it's short. You need to be quite detailed. It would need to go beyond the surface, not just show the person and what they do, but maybe also how they think, because their thoughts is what makes them an individual. So that would need to be shown in the film.
I think it happens equally to both genders, but I think it's ignored more in the male gender, because males generally are expected to have some sort of masculine identity before they've even had time to form one themselves, so they get it from someone else, and that might not be true to them, and we notice that quite a lot.
I think females, because there are a lot of insecurities out there through the media, and I think it's harder for females to find out their identity and who they are because of wanting to be someone.
No, I think equal, because men, it's because they're encouraged not to talk about their feelings and to man up. Women, it's because everyone around you is being something, and so you feel like you want to be that thing as well. So I think it's equal.
By trying to find out. Males, I think it's males. I don't know, that's quite a hard one. I think males. I'm not sure. I think boys. I think boys always.
Females the most. I think that females are constantly looking for identity.
Yeah, I think not all age groups, maybe like from when they become a teenager, because you're exposed to a lot and you're trying to fit in, so then you're losing your way through that and forgetting who you actually are.
When you're young, you don't really think about your identity, you just think about having fun and having a great time, but when you get older, that's when you start to realise, oh, who am I? I don't really know who I am. I think when you get to puberty and you become a teenager, that's when the issue of identity is most prominent.
Yes, but I think younger people more so, and teenagers, I would say, more so than any, like, I don't think toddlers or primary school would really care that much. Teenagers massively would. Adults do. I think it goes in peaks and troughs. So I think adults would be fine, have an identity, and then might lose it and different things. Midlife crisis.
Love themselves and find themselves in whatever makes them happy.
I'll tell them not to worry. Identity is something that there's no time scale on when you can actually figure out who you are as a person, but you just need to take your time and figure it out rather than trying to rush and form this sense of identity that might not be true to you.
Try out different things. I mean, personally, I would say pray, but that's obviously a spiritual thing. But just try out different things and see if that's where you suit.
Don't be influenced by others. I mean, I think there's quite a lot of bad stuff out there, and people try and influence you, and you might not find the right identity, or like the identity that actually defines you. Yeah, an identity defines you.
If you can't find your identity, just keep looking. I think that's the first thing. I don't think identity is something that you lose or that you can't find. It's always there, but only until you realise it's there. If that makes sense.